Hello, welcome back to Mr. Pool's Online Learning. Okay, today we are going to be multiplying a 2-digit by 2-digit number. And you might think, wow, Mr. Pool, that's pretty tough. Okay, I'm going to show you a method first. It's called the box method. I call it the box method. It's also called the distributive method. Okay. This method of the distributive method, not a lot of people probably use it, especially your parents. They probably never seen this way before, and they're going to say, I know a better way. And I will teach you another way, but for right now, I want to show you this box method because it is part of the Texas state standards. And the state of Texas really says you should know how to do this multiplication this way. So this is how it works. If you have a problem like 65 times 24, you break it up. You break it up and you put it in expanded form. You put 60 here, and I always start on the top row. So whatever number's on the top, I put it across the top. The second number, I'm going to put down the side. So 60 plus, and I put the plus right on this line here. And when you make your box like this, make it big enough because you're going to work out problems in each of these boxes. Okay, so you're going to do some work in each of those boxes. So make them big enough. And I usually say this box should probably be, half your paper because you're going to work out problems in each one. So 60 plus the 5, that's where I'm getting it. 65, it's 60 plus 5. Okay? And then I come over here in 24, you can probably guess, which would be 20 plus, and I put it right on this line to keep it neat, and 4. And you're going to see why I do that in just a little bit. Okay, so make sure 20 plus, right on this line, just like this plus is there, plus 4. So that's 24. That's where I'm getting it, from 24. This is our original problem. Okay, now what I do is I put my finger in the first box and I say I need to multiply this times this. And you can put a little times symbol right here in the corner if you want, because you're really multiplying 65 times 24. So 60 times 20. Well, we're going to use that little strategy, and I'm going to do it in blue here so you can see the difference. So 60 times 20 in this box. And you can cover up the zeros. What's 2 times 6? That's 12. So you put the 12 down. The 2 zeros you covered up, you put the zeros on the end. That's the little trick I showed you, the little strategy of multiplying times 10, 100, and 1,000. It works on this also, works on this, because it has zeros at the end. So it'll work on this. Then I put my fingers on this box and I say 60 times 4. So that's where I'm getting these numbers, 60 times 4. Okay? So in this one, I cover up the 0. What's 6 times 4? 6 times 4 is 24. Now don't forget to put the 0 on the end. That's 240. Okay? So now I put my finger in this box, 5 times 20. So 20 times 5, cover up the 0. What's 2 times 5? That's 10. Put the 0 on the end, and that makes it 100. Okay? All right, the last one is the easiest box, 5 times 4. And that's your math facts. So 5 times 4, everyone should know is 20. Yep. All right, now what I do is now I take these 3 answers, or these 4 answers, excuse me, these answers right here. I take these answers and I add them up. And I like to put them in order from greatest to least because it makes it easier to add for me. So I'm making sure your place values are lined up. Make sure those place values are lined up. See how I'm lining those up? And the last one is 20. Because if you don't line them up, then you're going to get the answer wrong when you add them. Okay? So, 0, 0, 0. Added together is 0. 0 plus 4 plus 0 plus 2. Well, that's 6. 2 plus 2 plus 1 is 5. And carry the 1 down. And your answer is 1,560. Okay? And what you can do is, if you don't think Mr. Poole is correct, go get a calculator. Go get a calculator and check me. Multiply 65 times 24, and you will get 1,560. Okay, it works. Okay, so this is called the box method. Okay, I'm going to do one more for you in case you missed anything in here. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. I'm going to keep my box, but I'm going to go ahead and erase this. And I'm going to do one more for you and show you how that works. Again, okay? All right, so I don't need these. I'm going to get a different problem up here. Let's get 83 times 34. Okay, so 83 times 34. All right, you start off by saying you expand this number, expanded form. 80 plus 3. So you have 80 in this first box, you have 3 in the second box. Then you have 34, so you put 30 and 4. So you have 30 plus 4, 80 plus 3. So that's how you get your 83 times 34. And again, remember, I just put that little multiplication symbol in the corner to know that I'm multiplying this times this. Okay, then the next step I do, and make sure you do this every time, because otherwise you're going to get the wrong numbers and you're going to get messed up. So put your fingers in the box and go 80 times 30. So I'm going to go ahead and use the blue marker now. So 80 times 30. So 80 times 30. And I'm going to write that in the box there. Okay. Now I'm going to solve for this. Cover up the zeros. What's 8 times 3? 8 times 3 is 24. Put those 2 zeros you covered up at the end, and you get 2,400. Now I'm going to go here, 30 times 3, 30 times 3, cover up the 0, 3 times 3 is 9, put the 0 on the end, you get your 90, 80 times 4, cover up the 0. What's 8 times 4? That's your math facts, guys. That's 32. Put the 0 on the end, makes 320. 3 times 4. And you should know that is 12. That's your math facts, guys. All right, now I'm going to take those 4 numbers that I got and I'm going to add them up. So 2,400, and remember, line up the place values. Line them up. I see some people writing them and they're really sloppy and they don't line them up. And then when you try to add them, you get them wrong. So line them up. Okay. And 90 and then 12. All right, I'm going to add those up. I get 2 for the ones place. I get 10, 11, 12. For the tens place, I'm going to carry my 1. I get 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2. And if you punch that in onto the calculator, 83 times 34, you should get 2,822. All right, this was the box method. If you need some more time to take this in and look at it, then watch my video twice. Watch it again. Okay? You can watch it as many times as you want. All right. Thanks for listening today and have fun doing your box method. All right, bye.